Submit the beat chop on.
Bosh. Well, you know what? The day after Arsenal almost send their fan base into disarray. The day after Arsenal almost clinched the Premier League title. Because I'm still saying almost. See, the dopamine is a motherfucker, and everyone is declaring it over. Not me yet. It seems like everyone is more interested in being the first one to say, I told you it was over, than people who actually believe that it's over. I do believe there's a whole bunch of work to be done. But we just caught a break, another break. Yeah. Now, I'm sure the Tony Claus of the world and all the people who get giddy after every 3 points will be all over the spaces today, giving it. But let's not. I just don't want us. I don't want us to be in the ignoring business where we ignore what we almost did yesterday. Because if we take that game holistically in its sample size, it was 89 minutes of pain and 7 minutes of thrill. Now, at this point in the season, many of us, to include myself, have already said that we don't care about the performances. Not that we don't care about the performances, but we don't mind the performances as long as the result is 3 points, right? Because 3 points has to land and has to land hard. And Man City knows this. Because you know when fans get into this undefeated and they fix the stats to tell the story that they want to tell, it's 3 points or bust in these games from now on. For us, for Man City, for everyone else who's fighting for the next 2 spots. And I say the next 2 spots because you know how this week a whole bunch of teams are going home and all the English teams could go home. The possibility still exists, right? We can't shy away from it. But Man City haven't lost a Premier League game since January, right? I think they lost to Man United in the Manchester Derby. That's the last time they had a loss. And yet here they are slipping away from the Premier League title. That's how damning the draws are. So we were what? 3 minutes away? 4 minutes away from drawing the game 0-0 at the Emirates. Right? That had the Liverpool performance written all over it. The Nottingham Forest away game written all over it. This year and last year, it was both 0-0. I think Everton away last year, we drew that one 0-0 as well. 0-0 draw would have absolutely hurt us, and it would have helped Everton. That would have been a good point, you know. But as soon as I noticed, I went on Expedia yesterday right after the game, yeah, and I looked at prices of airline tickets from Seattle to London, and the prices went up. Why? Yeah, why is Delta and British Airways watching the goddamn algorithm for flights into Heathrow Airport? That man, the prices went up. Like people are out here looking for tickets to go to the parade already. Guilty. Ain't nothing wrong with looking. I'm just looking at ticket prices, and they're only going one way. Now, do I be brave and book it now, or do I wait? Do I wait on the Arsenal to disappoint me or to give me the best summer that I've had in a long time, considering if Jamaica qualified for the World Cup? I'm all over it. But what I probably will do, I'll probably go ahead and book it and then some insurance. Put some insurance on it, right? Insure it in case it goes tits up, I can get my money back. Because the prices that they're asking for the tickets, man, just to fly over there for the parade-ish in and around that time, lets me know that the algorithm, the bookies, the flight patterns, the hotels, all of it is tied into what people are searching, right? It's like the internet is so connected that everyone is tied into the same spaces. Now, I do have the Man United game on in the background in case you see me periodically look up. That's what the hell I'm looking at, yeah. Because I think United will beat these men today. However, it would be another fantastic weekend if one of our biggest rivals, another one of them, lose. Because I fully expect Tottenham to lose today. And this is the time of year when Unai Emery usually turns into a complete lunatic in the league. In the cup runs, he does his thing. And as fate would have it, let the evidence show that Aston Villa is the only English team to win in Europe this week. You know, we didn't win. Newcastle didn't win. Liverpool lost. Chelsea lost. Tottenham lost. Man City lost. No team won. Even Palace drew in their Conference League game. I think Forest lost in their Europa League game. Villa's the only team that won. So Unai continues to do his thing in the cups. It's in the league this time of year is when he turns into a madman and does foolishness. You know, completely shits the bed. But we'll see what he's on today. But big up to Alvin. I mean, big up to did that comment just disappear? Big up to the general upon the ground, man. Manners and respect. Easy Sunday morning stream. We're just gonna cruise on and big up to Black Queen. Yes, yep. Bless up to the Mr. Pads, you know. The legendary hip hop head. Max Dowman came through in the yellow. Hey, whoop, 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 whoop. I swear I have that on my I know I have it in here somewhere. You know what I mean? Can I cue it up? Let's see if YouTube will let me play it.
If you hope we wouldn't make it, fuck you. Talk with a heart full of hatred, fuck you.
I'd have to play it out. I found it.
You heard LOX came through in the yellow Lex. I hopped out with the Air Force Ones with yellow checks.
Hey, I fought with the Air Force Ones with yellow checks. Are you liable to see me dolo? All right, solo, burner under the polo. A lot of y'all is funny style, cause never down with me. The type to go to the bathroom, sit down and pee. Jadakiss was ripping everybody on that track, man. Big up to the locks, LOX. Living off experience. It's a quick hip hop lesson for those who do not know what LOX means. It's living off experience. Jadakiss, Styles P, and She Clues. Big up, man. But yeah, Max came through in the yellow Lex with yellow checks, and everybody vex. You know, how many times did y'all rewatch that goal from Max? And I don't think Sky Sports have done it justice, you know, how they just breeze past. They just let it play when he skipped past Dewsbury Hall. I think that's Dewsbury Hall he leave on his ass right there for dead. They need to slow it down right there. They need to like zoom in, get a better angle, and show the skill that went into that. It was one piece of skill to head the ball away from one defender, but another completely set of skills to leave that damn Dewsbury Hall on his ass. An experienced championship and Premier League player. Cut from the Chelsea cloth. Leave him right there on his ass. 16 years old. And if you are Mrs. Dowman, Mr. Dowman, and you are watching your son, like I have my youngest son is 17. Well, he'll be 18 this year, old fuck. You know, and if you are Mr. or Mrs. Dowman and you see your 16-year-old son through on goal in front of 60,000 people with the whole world watching, holds his nerve. Like the whole world was waiting for that. You know what I mean? The whole world watching. That's a proud parent. That's a proud moment right there for his parents. And I loved how the bench cleared out. There was not one ass on seat. From player to coaches to staff, everybody was out there trying to celebrate with Max. Because that was a moment. Now, for many, and this may as well be true, for many fans across the spectrum, stadium fans in the stadium, fans away, they will use this moment as the moment they believe that, hey, Arsenal are going to win the Premier League. And I remember we had a moment like this in the first failed title charge when I think it was Reece against Bournemouth. You know, it was like, yo, that moment right there, that's a title-winning moment, and it turned out not to be. Obviously, this year is different because Man City seem like they're imploding. And I'm going to say they have one more fuck-up in them. One more fuck-up in them. Because you know why? One of the reasons why I'm not ready to declare it over yet now, it ain't 49.99 anymore. Like when Catch-Up came, SB from the Catch-Up came over and said, it's done. In Turkish, you're saying it's done. I'm not saying it's done. I'm not saying it's done because I believe we have one more fuck up in us. Maybe even two. City do. But if they have another fuck up in a weekend where we pick up all 3 points, then the conversation completely turns on its head for me. It already turned for some people, not for me though, and I'll explain why as the show goes along. We're here for a little bit, you know what I mean? But yeah, big up Mr. Pads, man. Big you up every time. Big up to Mateo, the real bad man in the house. What you telling me, Mateo? I got you.
Real bad man.
My Jenna, hope you're good, man. Inconsistentino, what a name, you know. It's a bad boy name. Because when my Brazilian mates tell me that Inio means little, so I'm gonna put it together. So this means little inconsistent. That's very creative. I like it. Once he looked up and seen that he was gone, there was no one in front of him. He just let it go and let his body down, his arm extended, and he was like, "Fuck it, yeah." Bro. It was like, this is my moment. I'm so glad he didn't pass that ball to Martinelli. I mean, he passes it to Martinelli before he hits half line. It's a short goal, same empty net and shit. But he needed that moment, and I can appreciate Martinelli playing blocker / wingman / hey, I'm gonna run across everybody to make sure they don't get nowhere near you. You know, I can appreciate that. Yeah, Max, and everyone is saying it. All the big dogs are saying it. The pundits are saying it, that he needs to play more. And I don't, that's the thing with Mikel. I don't think Mikel is going to do that. Mikel is not going to let the outside noise and influence change the minutes that he gets for Max. I don't think he trusts him as a out-and-out Premier League player. I think he's going to get these bit part minutes. And as a 16-year-old, you can tell that he's fearless, he's raw, and he can come on in these pressurized moments and save our asses. If you remember, right after the Leverkusen game, one of the talking points I had when I was so upset, I'm like, that game against Leverkusen, we were begging for a moment of quality. 90 minutes of football, we lacked quality, we lacked the final ball. It just didn't click. And yesterday they had elements of that. But goddamn, the moment of quality that we were calling for, there it is. That's it right there. When you get the lineup wrong, it makes it so much glaringly obvious when the subs come on when you unfuck yourself. You know what I mean? So the moment of quality is there. It was in the squad all along. And we'll give the manager props for actually tapping into that yesterday because he needed something. Me and like most of the fan base, everyone was damn near shocked when we saw Zubimendi coming off. Even David Moyes, I think, was shocked. He was like, a like-for-like sub. That's what he was expecting because on the hour mark, he was expecting striker for striker, left back for left back. You know what I mean? But big up to the boys, man. We were this close from having meltdown settings in the weekend. Now we're able to sit back, put our feet up, and be like, yo, Man United, your turn. Laugh at Chelsea for a bit because they shit the bed. You know what I mean? But big up to Inconsistentino. Saka should be ashamed. I'm sorry. Nah, no sorry needed. Because you're right. And he might be, unless he is completely unaware, which I don't think he is. Because sometimes I see Saka out there and it looks like he's trying too hard. He's shooting when he should cut back, cutting back when he should shoot. And it seems as though he's in a space where he's hearing the noise about his GA, hearing the noise about his play, and fresh off a new contract, he's sitting there like, yo, bro, what you supposed to do now? But Saka should be ashamed of himself. But one guy who's never ashamed of himself, one guy who's never ashamed to come through and show love to the channel is motherfucking E. Ross, people. Big him up every single time. Twice on Sunday, man, like E. Ross. Go on with it, Magena.
Maybach music.
La 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 bum bum chilla. I and man a pig get that galea.
Take it up, swing it up like you don't care. Make them know I'm your niceness be there. Move your waistline and make your face down here. How the sweetest standing when the sun got on you and the moon starts shining.
Something in my heart says this isn't right.
Yeah, 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 yeah. When it drop, it stop right there. What you want?
Woman, I heard a little rumor last night. Woman, I heard a little rumor last night. You're living dangerously.
Woman, you're living too dangerous for me.
They call it murder in the streets. The streets so cold. Whoa. The North London streets are cold. You know, Max throwing darts at everybody. Take a bow, young man. Take a bow. 16 years old, showing up the entire damn team. Even against Mansfield. Man was out there looking more Brazilian than the Brazilians on the pitch, you know. Should have scored. And his goal was of his own damn making. Damn near it would have been. I actually believe you're gonna win. Just only the Premier League, nothing else. Not even the Cup final or the UCL. Give me the Prem and I'm happy. Oh yeah. If there's an Arsenal now, let me choose my words carefully. Yeah? If there's an Arsenal fan out there who, if we win this Premier League, is still upset, then it's slapping time, right? Now, I do understand the Arsenal fans because I myself have said this inconsistent. I'm not even going to try that again. It's too much. Like myself, who has said from where we were postured when we were 6 points clear with a chance to go 9, when everyone was like, yo, if we fail to win more than 2 trophies from this point, it's a failure. Like it's come off the rails. And the trophies that they were talking about was Premier League, Carabao, because those we're in control of. We don't need anyone's help. Now, the football gods have lined us up on the good side of the Champions League, and they've lined us up against who we have in there. We got Southampton. No disrespect to Southampton, but we should get by Southampton and give me Leeds or West Ham in the next round. I'm here for that. 100%. Now, yeah, the Premier League, shit. Parade settings. Now, who's gonna turn up to a parade upset? You know what I mean? But yeah, I actually have us down of winning the Carabao. So right now it's looking like 2 for me, unless the twist and the turns, because I do believe there's 2 more twists at least in this Premier League, at least 2 more. Unless the turn and twist goes against us, because people believe when I say twist and turns, I think that it's going to automatically turn against us. No. Yesterday was a twist in our favor. Who the hell thought West Ham was going to take a point from Man City? Nobody. I know I didn't. Well, big up to my brother Waffle Down. Waffle Down actually predicted a 2-2. But with no Somerville, just no creative outlet other than Bowen, I wasn't expecting West Ham to do much yesterday. But as fate would have it, the football god said, here you go. Take a stab at it. I'll take the Prem and hell yeah. And I'd actually prefer them to. But the fact that we're in the Carabao final, I'm like, yo, the fact that we're in the Carabao final and the fact that I predicted us to win that, because the domestic cup double is all I predicted us to win in the summer. Based on the transfer window we had, based on the transfer window Liverpool had, based on the manager that we have, based on the manager that I thought they had, you know, and they still won't slide out. Ooh. United almost went up 1-0 there. Top dog, Mateo, man. Big up Mateo. The girl, them, man. Big up to Mateo, man. And big up to Inconsistentino. I have to say it slow. Just became a member of the channel. Big you up, my G. And for that, you know you get you a round of applause. If I can find my applause button. There we go. Honors and manners, my friend. Thank you for being here, man. Glad the algorithm found you and all them something there. And let me introduce you to E motherfucking Ross, the boss, on the chat room bully. Big him up every time. Against Leverkusen, he made a lot of like-for-like subs, hooking Gyökeres for Havertz and so on. Yesterday, hooking Zubimendi, putting Dowman on wasn't a like-for-like, and we benefit. I couldn't believe he did that. I was getting ready to because I got my talking points in my head ready to come on stream to crash out. Don't know why, because it's not like I expected us to win the league in the beginning anyway, right? I'm saying I was ready to come crash out regardless. And I'm saying, like, brother, like for like subs, and he didn't. He went against the grain. So did someone go in his damn ear? Someone may have convinced him, you know. Because even yesterday, if you notice, after the Timber injury, Benjamin White was warming up. So I'm thinking, I wonder if someone went in his ear and said, hey, Mosquera is probably a better option. And it worked out in the end, because if you look at the goal, all 4 substitutes is what linked up for the goal, you know. Now with that diagonal switch that went to Mosquera, ball went out for a throw. Mascara came in as a sub. Max, he throws it to Max. Max whips it to Hincapié, who's another sub. Well, he whips it in. Hincapié, he literally fucks the ball to Gyökeres. Man didn't swing his foot at it or nothing. Man passed the ball with his damn dick. And Gyök is on the sideline, on the goal line doing the goal poachers thing. Yes, the score. All the subs link up for that goal. I can appreciate that, man. You know, that even the second goal. Martinelli comes on and does Martinelli things against tired legs with that header. And Max did the rest. Another substitute link up. I'm here for it. You know? It's almost if making offensive sub when you're chasing a goal is a good idea. Yeah, like an epiphany, isn't it? It's kind of like when you see this interview floating around with John Obi Mikel talking about Arsenal playing how they play. And bro is speaking like he discovered something. Bro, we've been complaining about the football all along. See, the thing is, right, and this is one time when I'll tell the rivals to fuck off. The way we play football is for us to complain about. Yeah. I'm going to say that one more time, goddamn. The way Arsenal Football Club plays football is for us to complain about. Fuck you if you are a rival. We don't care. We hate it too. What you telling me? You can't call the notorious B.I.G. fat. It's in his name. They call me Biggie Smalls for a reason. Calling me fat is an insult. We know our football is shit. But somehow it got us 20 points ahead of shit Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, new rule, goddammit. The way Arsenal play football is for us to complain about and us only. It's like the neighbor can't complain about my wife's cooking. Motherfucker, what are you doing in my house? What you on about? Big up to Eros, man. It's at 60,000 now, so I can see at least 70 to 80,000 capacity. More money, more problems, you know. And you know, when that story just broke, I was of the opinion that it's okay. We can move to Wembley as long as we are moving to Wembley as Premier League champions. We don't care, Stephen A. Smith style. You know what I mean? Let them know, BBK. Big you up, E-Ross. Every time, my brother. Yeah, I agree. Sometimes you can clearly see he's trying, and obviously I don't blame him because the manager flogged him into the ground. But 300K, bro, you got to at least do something. Yeah, he hears the noise. And not that he needed a fire lit up his ass, but as a competitor, if you're Eze, if you're Saka, if you're Martinelli, Trossard, Havertz, who was anonymous yesterday, even if you're Gyökeres, Odegaard, Ethan, Skelly, who's more attacking minded, every single player who's over the age of 16, which is all of them, my damn wallet is older than Max, you know. I've had this since 06, 20 years. It's older than Max. When you let a 16-year-old show you up, that can motivate a bunch of players. Because even the big dogs on the Everton side was like, yo, this kid is for real. And I know Drewsbury Hall will not know who the hell he is. You don't get left on your ass on the sideline by no 16-year-old, bro. You got to take that red. You're already down 1-0 in the dying seconds of the game, bro. You take that red. Take him out. You know? But why was he hidden? Saka. I think Havertz was the only one hiding yesterday. I think Saka was actually trying, bro. It just wasn't happening for him. Like this league can be unforgiving once they figure you out, you know. And this league has seen 2-3 years of Saka doing the same thing in the same system, same system. You know what I'm saying? Traffic blockade. I know I have that somewhere, you know. I know I have that. I just don't know if I had it queued up. Hell yeah, I do.
Traffic blocking, y'all come down in our Texas blocking. Watch your wide here.
Let me stop that before I get kicked off the net. Happy to take a copyright strikes when we win, you know? Big up, man. It's murder. Hey, the general them there. Accidentally. Big up to Joins, man. Big you up. Yeah, you're allowed a cheat day. In a Jamaican household, it's rice and peas, chicken, 2 meats, oxtail. Today I'm actually doing some steam red snapper. And my sister is flying into town, my big sister. Anyone else have a big sister who still treat your grown ass like you're their baby brother? Yeah, that's me. Big sister coming. In fact, I pick her up as soon as I get off here, driving to the airport. So some steamed snapper fish and probably some brown stew chicken, rice and peas, something there. That's what we're rolling with today on the menu in BBK's kitchen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you're allowed one cheat day, man. The problem is one cheat day leads to another. Some new meat is always good, Got to get you a cheat day, man. Yeah. Mateo was born out of pocket, man. That guy. Nah, man. Members of the BBK community don't cheat. We exercise options. We don't cheat. That's what you do. You exercise your options. Do not call it cheating, yeah? Because you have to be of a certain status, a certain liking to have those options. So exercise the options when you have them. The one burn a business now work again. Because one man we have a 50 girlfriend. Do you know where we can actually buy the Premier League trophy, or where we can get like a replica? Because I'm gonna have to walk around downtown with one of those. I am sure that Jeff Bezos' algorithm has fed into this too. Because before you all piled in here, I was saying the damn tickets from SeaTac Airport to Heathrow has gone up 35% as of yesterday. All right, so always follow the money. Right? What's the Opta computer saying now that we're 6 points clear or 9 points clear of them having a game in hand? And all of a sudden now that game in hand doesn't seem like it's a guarantee, because it is Palace at home. And under normal circumstances in yesteryears past, you would say that, yeah, Palace at home for City in the business end of the season is light work. But shit, we've seen Forest go there and take points after being down twice in the game. So that's difficult. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm sure Jeff Bezos on Amazon, you can find one. You can find anything on Amazon. Replica trophies, I'm not there yet, Eno. Close though. Yeah, man. Big up, man. Enjoy the game. I wonder if City turn up for Madrid. Madrid slap 4 past someone 4-1 and lock up for fight. Everyone is working hard off the ball without Mbappe. And I think Mbappe is going to want to come and cook these, man, because he knows he's going to have space to run into. Tuesday is going to be a big night. And for Arsenal Football Club, our next 2 fixtures are season-defining. It is, yep. Yesterday's performance was critical. I mean, yesterday's result, the performance aside, we'll separate the performance to the final 8 minutes. Big up to Bro Views. Love my bro. Big you up every time, twice on Sunday. My bread up. But the next 2 games for us. One, because there's a damn trophy on the line. And then who we got after City? Is it Bournemouth? I think we got Bournemouth after that. So maybe the next 3. Skip the Bournemouth and go to the damn City game away at the Etihad, because that game might not be of as much consequence by the time we get there. However, the 9 point lead for me, I'd be damn near saying it's over if we didn't have to play Manchester City again. If we had already played them and we're in this same position, even if they had the game in hand, I'll be ready to say, yeah, it's over. This is us. We got it. The reason I'm not ready to say it yet is because say they win their game in hand, now it's 6. We still have to play them at their ground, then it's 3, right? Then essentially, all things being equal, it's a 3-point lead with a possible 16, 15, or 18 points to play for. That can still swing. That's why I'm not ready yet. But had we had played them before, I would be fully, ready and able to say, yeah, they can't make that up. They're running out of games, But the next 2 games, season defining for Arsenal. Big up to the assembled, man. BX going to man you up, big you up, my G. As they look comfortable. He looked comfortable as he did at Palace. See what happens when you don't put man on the bench for a month and let the players build. He was like the only one shooting. And he could have had another nominee for goal of the season when he curled that one with his left foot. He curled the shit out of that with his left foot, and it wasn't far off. Dropped his shoulder, had another rifle one with it. He consistently in the first half was playing Kai through. And yesterday, I didn't even look back at the Kai penalty thing. So I didn't think it was a pen at first glance. But when I went back and looked at it, I was like, yeah, he fucking stepped on his foot. He tripped him. Definitely. The milkman can't complain about my wife's cook either. Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. And big up to Bro Views, because I see, you see dude in Views' thumbnail. That's the fucker I was talking about. That disgusting fat body has the nerve to criticize professional athletes. Like, if you're gonna be in the business of criticizing professional athletes, calling them shit, calling them that, at least be able to climb a damn flight of steps without being out of breath, you fat fuck. Now, Bro Views, I'm sorry if he's your homeboy, if he's your friend. I don't know if you know that, brother, but fuck him. I can't stand that motherfucker. How dare he? Man, have words for a 16-year-old that just broke a record. It's never been done before. If that was Rio, Rio, I can't say his name, Rio, like on Foot Mob, bro, the picture they got of bro don't even do him justice. Bro looked like a struggling single mom in this photo. But I bet if that was Rio, he would have had some shit to say. But I'm saying, bro, why are them men so invested in what the fuck we do? How is it a Arsenal goal reaction and there's bare Liverpool and Chelsea man in there when Chelsea fucking played yesterday? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on? Someone needs to call that fucker out. And you can click this shit up and send it to him. Fuck you, you fat fuck. Where we play football is for us to complain about. You're the neighbor. You can't complain about my wife's cooking. Shut the fuck up and move on. Got me cursing on a Sunday morning. Big up to the dapping sessions. Dappins. Oh shit, it's Mother's Day. Oh, it's Mother's Day in the UK. You know what? And for Binks when she comes through, if she comes through, don't know if Binks has kids, but you can send this to you. If your wife is in the car, turn the music up. Call her to the phone right now. We give him some tribute. Big up to the mothers in the building, man. Big you up. Yes, people, big up the mothers there, man. If you are a grown man, if you're an adult, man or woman, and your mother is still with you, it's a blessing. I lost mine 2022, 4 years ago, and the shit feels like that. Went rapid. So big up to the moms. Our Mother's Day is not till May, you know. Our Mother's Day is the third Sunday in May. So I guess this is the third Sunday in March, I think. Yeah, big up all them. Appreciate that handout. You know, I had something queued up for the mothers in the building. Yeah, man. Mr. Paz don't fuck around, you know. And we're recording on Tuesday again. Recording episode 6, if my big sister allows me to. Yeah, she's going to be here and want me to take her everywhere and anywhere. But I'll definitely make some time to record another cold corner. Do you know what I mean? Still 0-0 across the board. Ain't nobody scored yet. Who's going to have it? We can get an 80-seater, no point increasing it if it ain't by a lot. Yeah, I think that's what they're aiming for, man. 20,000 extra seats. And you know what? And these fuckers still aren't going to drop the prices, you know? Because the demand for those 2 seats those extra 20 are going to fill up. But yeah, should be 10 minimum, probably like 15 or 20. Them man just going to see green. And whenever Tottenham comes back up into the Premier League, whatever that is, 5-10 years from now, when they get back into the Premier League, they're going to be in competition, right? It's good. It's a dick measuring contest, so they're going to want a bigger stadium than us. So they're going to, rebuild the toilet bowl, expand it. Because the very first thing when Tottenham were building their stadium, the very first requirement was it has to be bigger than the Emirates. It has a bigger capacity than Arsenal. Forget the amenities that we're going to do to make it better by that standard, but it has to hold more. That was their thing. You know what I mean? Fair play to Everton. They came to play and wanted to score. Yeah, I can appreciate what Moisey was trying to do. Pack the midfield, frustrated us, They had some chances in the beginning there. Mr. Scorpion kick, Calafiore with the madness and all that. Yeah, Moise has been around the block, very experienced, and he is Arteta's mentor. I could argue that he knows Arteta more than Pep knows Arteta, because Arteta's football resembles Moise football than it does Pep football. Okay, I didn't time anyone out. Did you? Big up to the broski, man. Big you up, my G. Anas and manas. Hey, man. Yardman owns a restaurant down there. Has anyone ever eaten at Yardman's restaurant? I swear Yardman is like a small business owner entrepreneur that does food. Has any of you legends ever stopped by Yardman to get up a plate of oxtail? That's gonna be on the list when I move over there, because he is fully on this side of the fence with Arteta out and all that. He takes abuse on Dan Potts' show day in, day out, week in, week out from the panelists and the chat. So, that's my specialty. I might even throw up some pics on my Instagram later when I throw that in the kitchen, because this will be the first time I'm cooking anything since I've been retired, which is crazy, right? When I'm a full working man working 60, 70 hours a week, and I would still find time to come home and cook and do all them shit. And now that I'm retired, I'm like, shit, man. I stream, I go to the gym, and I just go do shit all day, and I don't even bother with cooking. This is my first time, so sister gonna have some home cooked meal. That's like it's a Caribbean thing, People come to your house, have to make sure that you feed them. You know what I mean? My kitchen. Big up to BX Gunner, man. All is well in the camp. You know what I mean? Yep. Gonna go down to, and yeah, we play that day. So the pub downtown, Doyle's, they got the whole shit set up. And the thing is, it's gonna rain, but it's warm. It's good. We got good temperature. It's not cold. The rain ain't stopping nothing. I'm gonna be there, with a Guinness, looking for a 2-0 or 3-0 Arsenal win. Now that it's all vibes around the camp. Yeah. Our next game is Bournemouth, right? Our next league game. And I think we played that game before Man City played their game. They have Chelsea. So we have the chance to put pressure on them again. So when they walk out the pitch at Stamford Bridge in 3 weeks' time, Endo, they should see 12 points on the board. And they should be leaving Stamford Bridge with the gap being 12 points or 11. Shouldn't cut back, because Chelsea, if you are worth a damn and you want to play Champions League football next year, here's your chance. You beat us with 10 men at Stamford Bridge. Here's your chance. Do something for yourself. Here's your chance. So yeah, big up to drink responsible, everyone. Ooh, United should have scored there again. Hope you get some Irish cheeks. Yeah. You can't hope for it. You can't hope for a better life, Mateo. You got to work for it. You can't work. You can't hope for some cheeks. You got to go get it. Go get the cheeks, man. Go out there and put the charm on. If we win this season, I'm ready to buy all 3 kits with the golden line extension. Hey. But I've seen the leak of the home kit, and it's kind of hideous. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to buy this year's kit, because I stopped buying kits for time. My wife and my sister still buy me shit, but I've stopped. The last kit that I bought was the one we actually won the FA Cup in 2020. So I'll start wearing that one. I'll buy this year's kit because it would commemorate the season. That this is the year that we won the Premier League. And I've always said, this is why I stream in all my Warren Officer gear all the time, because I'm not celebrating the club until we start winning and shit, So that's what I'm here for. Yeah, bro. I'm sorry if he's your boy, man. I don't know him like that. I don't know if you know him like that, but he needs to shut the hell up. Like, come on, bro. I just can't. He can't be out here criticizing professional athletes where you don't even have the discipline. to walk up a flight of steps without being out of breath. Read the room, bruv. How wonderful it would be if Arsenal wrapped up the Prem before we play West Ham, so Arsenal can afford to lose to West Ham and Spurs get relegated. Hendo, I asked Dal this on the American Idiot show. That's what I literally laid this out for him. I said, say we have the Premier League wrapped up. I'm not saying throw the game. I'm saying rotate heavily. And I threw a caveat in there saying, hey, we might be prepping for the Champions League final or something, semi-final, final by then. And this is the thing, Hendo. Opportunities have been there. This league should have been wrapped up, if we're being honest. The only reason why there's a title race is because we let them man back in it. We've had the opportunities. Let's park the Man United loss at home. Let's park that to the side for a second. Those 3 points. We don't always win all our games out. It would have been nice to go undefeated at home for the season. All right, so cool. We parked that one to the side, and it's still the point gap what it is now. Even the Liverpool game, right? The Liverpool, forget the fact that they didn't have Isak, Ekitike, and Mo Salah for that game. Let's park that to the side. Let's take all the context and say Liverpool are the defending champions. They came to the Emirates and got a point. That's not a crazy result. That's not the end of the world, like the Gooniverse say, right? Not the end of the world. Cool. Those 2 results. But the Forest away, the 0-0, the bottling the 2-0 lead away at Wolves and at the GTEC Stadium. That's 6 points right there. Those 6, now it's done. Done. Like champagne would have been ordered. Now, I would have ordered mine. Now, I know there's plenty of men who've ordered their champagne already, but I would have been on that boat. No one would have ever asked me if I believe. It'd be music banging all day, bro. United lost the league with 6 games to go and 8 points clear, so it's not over. There's redemption. If we beat Bournemouth and not lose to City, I will start to believe. I hear that. I do. Right out there's at least 2 more twists. I'm saying in this title race, and I'm hoping that those twists continue to fall in our favor because it looks like the football gods are on our side. Why do I think the football gods is on our side other than us letting City back in the damn title race and we still find a way to pull away? Look at who all scored the goals yesterday for the teams that we hate. Yeah? Dinos, constant, the Greek guy, former Arsenal ties. Joe Willett goes to Stamford Bridge. Ramsdale goes to Stamford Bridge. Masterclass. I think Footmob gave Ramsdale man of the match. So Ramsdale, Willock with the assist for the Gordon tap in. And a former Arsenal player for West Ham scoring. That you couldn't make this up. You couldn't write this script. be as good as a VIP. You racking up all those reward points from the Armory. Arsenal Direct, yeah? I'm sure they have reward points at this point. Because let's be clear, people. Adidas, everyone who's sponsored by Arsenal are getting ready for a record summer in sales. So if you got stocks in Nike, you might want to switch them over to Adidas. Because the line outside that goddamn Army when that kit is released, and they didn't leak it, Inconsistentino. They didn't leak it. They call it a leak, but they want you to see the damn kit so you can have a preview. That's how they test the waters to see if the fans like it. And if the fan reaction to it isn't good, they'll try again. Come on, Rodgers, you got to score that. Hey, you love them how you love them, man. Big up to the doctor. Uh-oh. Did United score? Nope, still 0-0. I got the game on, but it's a little delayed. Villa getting something today, you know. How sad is your life? You got to hate on a 16-year-old, bro. Like, seriously. You know? I'd love to. I don't watch his shit, so anyone knows what his takes are on Arnslot or any of the Liverpool players, I'd love to hear it. But when I see you being a mammoth of a man in all the wrong ways, looks like you haven't kicked the ball since Michael Jackson's Off the Wall album, and you out here criticizing 16-year-old kids. When a 16-year-old kid has carried your fucking team all year. Come on, man. If anyone ain't calling it out, I'm calling it out. But I'm not here to make money on YouTube, you know. This shit costs me money. I can tell it, all them fuckers to go do one. You know what I'm saying? Pick up the views, man. My blood pressure is actually pretty good, you know. I don't know what those numbers mean, but when I send them to my sister and ask her, hey, what does these numbers mean? She's like 120 over 80. You're doing pretty good. Can't wait to get back out there because I used to have what they call runner's heart. When they hooked me up to the EKG machine, my resting heart rate is people who do a lot of cardio, but I haven't done any cardio since June 7th of 2025 when the ACL went boop. So I know I need to get back out there before I drop dead. Damn, BBK, you're giving that brother, Mr. Thomas, the hit him up treatment. You need to get a body double for the music video like they did Biggie. Yeah, I didn't love that track because it was too much talking on there. Like Tupac was talking. Nah, you got to rap, bro. When he started that, but yeah, he was doing the same thing, calling Biggie this, calling that. You got to rap, bro. If I'm gonna diss you, it's gotta be over a beat. You can't just talk. You're a rapper. I don't want to hear you talk. I want to hear you rap. You're a footballer. I don't want to hear you talk. I want to see you play football. You know what I mean? Talk to your family. I always see these other fans that just come out as Arsenal fans bring out their Henry shirt. A part of it is us as well still. Yeah, I do blame us for giving them man traction because I'm sure the Liverpool fans in droves aren't tuning in to watch Arsenal watch-alongs. So they know they put Arsenal in their title. Arsenal fans will rush over there in droves. We got brothers like Matt on Doja, BS Gunner. Yeah, man, big up the man. Then. Big up. I thought Mr. Rate my takeaway guy at first. Yeah, he looks like it. A stadium going from 60 to 80. It's going from 60 to at least. That's optimum. The biggest stadiums in the world. You know, there are college stadiums. There are stadiums in these United States, college football teams that owe 100,000, bro. You know, I don't know. I forgot the name of what they call this, the Buckeye Stadium in Ohio, but it holds 100,000. And the stadium in Ann Arbor, Michigan, for the University of Michigan. It owes at least 80. The Rose Bowl holds 80,000. So, you know, yeah, Arsenal, they want to be in those numbers. There was Liverpool fans wanting Everton to get a result. How it's come to that one. You know what I mean? This is crazy to me. Everybody in the world, anybody but Arsenal. They actually have an acronym too, you know. That brother, he always wears like Yankee hats. I think his name is Drifty or something. Typical light-skinned dude. No offense to my bro views. But he has the other thing, the anyone but Arsenal thing. I'm like, brother, anyone but Arsenal to include your closest rivals. Like, shut up, man. Can't believe we give them man time of day, you know? That's what I'm saying. People think Arteta was Pep's student. He's David Moyes' student. Yeah. And the football shows it. The football shows that he is a product or he fell from the tree of Moise, which is fine. Yeah, this year he just has to win. Yeah, I definitely got to hit up Yardman, man. But here's the thing, right? There were men in South London who I grew up with, right? That grew up at Jamaica, that live in South London right now. That if I visit South London, I can't even announce that I'm there, bro. I have to make sure that because I don't want to come across them, man. Some of them, man, because I know there people are looking for them. I don't want to catch a stray. I don't want to catch a stray when I'm walking around Brixton because I'm with Dane. Because I know Dane back in our youth days used to do some fuckery. You know what I mean? And them man don't leave their fuckery back in Kingston, bro. They take it to New York. They take it to London. They take it to Miami. They take it with them. So when I'm over for the parade, I'm going to have to be careful because I can't guarantee my own protection over there. In these United States, every one of you who are coming over for the World Cup, if you are in my neck of the woods, I can personally guarantee your safety. 100,000%. When I'm in South London, I'm going to be a little more careful. Big up, man. Big up, Hendo. Watch Liverpool and Spurs match. I won't even get to watch it, man, because, you know, I'll be picking up my damn sister from the airport. I'm glad she come when Arsenal ain't playing still. Hey. I could fuck up a plate of oxtail with rice and peas and plantain. That's Wednesday's dinner. So I have it all planned out. That's Wednesday's dinner, some oxtail. You know what I mean? That's my thing right there, doctor. Tendonism. My oxtails fit into the tendonism category, just so you know. Love Yardman, but I didn't care if I hey, Toronto Guna, you have to go to Yardman's restaurant on the back of an Arsenal win. Right? And you have to go there in an Arsenal kit. Imagine a Spurs fan show up at Yardman's restaurant in a Spurs kit after Arsenal lost. Bro, you get your food spit in, bro. You know? Man is going to go back there. He's going to get your plate and give you a nice plate of oxtail and gravy with some hot tour. You're going to get your shit spit in, my G. He's in South. I'm an East man. I've seen KG troll Yardman at his shop with some video. Yeah, you know, whenever I travel, even when I'm in Amsterdam, I'm across Europe, I usually, even in these United States, every city that I go through, type in Jamaican restaurant near me. I go there and I support. Jamaican restaurant near me, Caribbean restaurant near me. I go there and I support. And I usually order the simple stuff that can give me a gauge of just how the chef is. You know, hey, let me get some jerk chicken. You know, the curry chicken, the stew, that's basic. Give me some of your jerk chicken so I can see how you season meat. You know, do you cook it in the oven? Or do you let smoke hit the meat outside on the grill? I can tell the difference. You know, but yeah, I'm a support Yardman's thing. Just off GP. General principle, you know what I mean? Man, it's crazy how things have food coloring here in North America. And yeah, the food in Europe, or the ingredients, even the meat itself. Like if you go to Burger King in Germany, it tastes different than the Burger King down the street in these United States. Sometimes you wonder if you're eating real food. Yeah. And the pasta, the pizza, all that shit in Milan, you know, make us feel like we've been robbed going to Olive Garden and Carrabba's in the States all these years, thinking we're eating real Italian food. We're eating shit, you know. And it don't even be the high-end restaurants in Milano or anywhere in Italy. It'd be the whole little mom and pop shops. That shit be so goddamn good, man. Big up to the legendary Godfrey in the house. Yep. And this is it. This is it right here, Hendo. Avoid the process. Stay to the outside of the aisle. When you go to the grocery store, stay to the outside. Right? That's where your meats are, even though you can, you know, that shit, some of it is processed. But you know what I'm saying? Your fish and all that stuff is on the outside. That's where your veggies are. In the middle aisles is where you should stay away from. That's where all your processed shit is. All your sugary and processed shit is in the middle aisles. Just stay to the outside. That's my golden rule. I forgot about the clean sheet. Yeah, that's why a defensive player has to be man of the match. If you were giving shouts, man of the match shouts for Raya could have been a shout for made a wicked foot save. Calafiori made a wicked save. Timber, Gabriel, Saliba. People were saying Saliba was poor. I'm like, I don't think so. I think Saliba was good. Clean sheet. Declan Rice was doing Declan Rice things. Declan Rice, I think either Jones or Inconsistentino earlier said, as they was enjoying his football. Declan Rice looked like he was enjoying the football yesterday because he was put back in the role that he's more comfortable in front of the back four in a DM role, winning the ball back and passing the ball forward to the 210s. Eze, you go eat. Max, you go eat. That's when he thrives. You can run this, Mikhail. There are games where you should start Zubimendi and Declan Rice, but not all of them. That shouldn't be our default go-to by any cost. Like you can switch it up. You can. It's all right. Especially when you know you're going to have 68 to 70% possession of the damn ball. You know what I mean? That's mad. I have more kids than I have years on this earth. Yeah, that's 2 draws full. And this season, we're going to get a reason to break them all out. Because I'm going to wear mine. You know, next Sunday, I should be sitting here with the kit, with my bottle of Douce, ready to pop it with some orange juice, and we're gonna be vibing, people. We're gonna be vibing. It's a party, y'all. Matter of fact, I'm making the mix this week. I might not even make the mix. I might do it live. I might just record live. The thing is, I prefer to make the music and load it up, because when I don't load it up, it sounds distorted because the StreamYard has to go through a channel and the signal gets distorted. But when I do play it, when I play it from the actual StreamYard soundboard, it sounds a hell of a lot better. But we can big up the Yakarez. And big up the Sweet Cherry. Hope you're good. Welcome to the show, baby.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Welcome to the show. If you can tell me where that song comes from, you're a G. But welcome to the show, baby girl. Glad to have you. Big up to Hendo. Throwing the West Ham game would be the sweet revenge on Spurs celebrating a loss to City. Arsenal couldn't win the Prem 2 years ago. Yep, turned their back to the pitch, put on Man City. Kids doing the Poznan. Toby coming out talking about what is Ange Postecoglou doing? You better find a way to win this game. What are you doing playing good football? What are you doing pressing City? Find a way to lose this game of football. Those words actually came out of his mouth. I was like, this guy here? Okay. Stay your ass down there. Because there's rather, I'm putting money on it. You know, I'm not a betting man, but you know that Gianni is the betting guy. Yeah, I'm saying I'm gonna put a band that Tottenham don't come straight back up when they go down. And I'm saying when. It's not an if at this point. They're going down, people. Today is another nail in the coffin. I got them man losing 5. Listen, Liverpool 5 is the minimum. They're at your ground. Put 5 past these lot. I just copied the score from the week, from midweek. They could hold 5 in Europe, 5 at Anfield, 5 at their ground next week. Keep Tudor. Keep him in. Tudor in. Ange in. Liam Russinior in. Right? Because Tottenham aren't the only one getting fucked in Europe next week. You know, we might be out too, but we're not going to get pumped. But I seen PSG. PSG actually postponed their game versus Nantes to rest their players, right? Ligue A wants their teams to win in Europe, so they postponed the PSG game so they can prepare for Chelsea while they're up 3 goals. So that man got some fresh legs running at them. I'm not celebrating until the last game. Nah, the hell with. Once I actually believe that it's happening, when I feel it, that I know that even Arteta can't mess this up. Oh yeah, this is the enjoy the moment part and enjoy the ride. Not in October, putting Premier League trophies on the table, talking about we're winning this back in October. No. Because when I start believing, it won't be this month. Because we don't play another Premier League game this month, if my memory serves me correctly, right? Our next Premier League game is after the international break, Bournemouth. So April, May is when Premier League titles are won. So I'm starting to feel it. It's mad. Big up, Sheldon. Bro, the algo does not notify me when the... Oh, man, you're too kind, bro. Mad about that. YouTube does YouTube things. You know, just the normal streaming window, man, between... it's the weekend, and I know our clocks went ahead, so I was still thinking it was 3 p.m. UK time. Then I realized it's only 2. But I do have to get it in early because I have to get my sister from the airport later, man. But big you up, man. Thank you for being here. I think he's watching the United game. Yeah, I don't know his name. I think his name is Key something. I know he's a disgusting fat body that needs to go run outside a little bit. And no offense to the big guys in the chat. You know what I mean? I know but I'm just saying, if you're going to be a public figure where you call professional athletes this and professional athletes that, and you have the gall, the unmitigated gall to hate on a 16-year-old, at least you can have the discipline to climb a flight of stairs without running out of breath. Yeah? Because I guarantee you Max can walk away from that motherfucker. He won't even have to run. If Max saw him in the street and slapped the shit out of him, Max can just walk away. That guy couldn't catch him. Yeah. But what I'm saying about the chances now, I can't shy away from it. It's looking good, but I'm not willing to declare it yet, Sheldon Magena. only because we have to play City again. Now, if we didn't have to play them, if we were in this exact same seat and we already played them twice, champagne. Don't bubble stuff. Yeah, understand? But I put the numbers together. I make the numbers make sense. I put practical application to it, right? Because numbers make you have to think about things logically. It's kind of like when you meet Kevin Samuels used to do this all the time when he used to interview chicks, and they used to be like, he has to be 25, but he has to make 300K, and he has to be 6 foot, and he has to be tall, dark, and handsome. And then he asked him a simple question: how many men make this? And what part of the population is this? And these men that you're wanting, they actually have options. So what qualifies you for one of these men? That type shit, right? When he put numbers to it, all of a sudden the delusion becomes a reality, and they have to chill. I'm putting numbers to it to paint a picture that it's not over. It's not PT. It is PTSD, but the numbers say it's not over. Because the numbers say they have a game in hand. We can make it 6. The numbers say we have to play them at their ground, so that makes it 3. And that gives us a 3-point lead, a 3-point buffer, with a possible 5 to 6 games. There's a red card in the Leeds game. Shit. So a 3-point lead with, depending on what time we play. So match week 33 we play. So it could be a 3-point lead with 15 points to play for. That can swing. So if I was going 49.99 when SB from the Catcher was asking me a couple of weeks ago, now I'm at a 55, 45. That's how much I trust him with a 3-point lead. If it all goes wrong against us, because a lot of shit's been going right for us. If it goes wrong against us, it's still a 3-point lead. And it's a 3-game swing technically, because we do have a superior goal difference, right? I think we have 39, they have 32. City can put 7 past anyone, but that's an unusual scoreline. So that's essentially an extra game. So 6 points clear if they win their game in hand with a superior goal difference. 55. Now, City have one more fuck up in them. That's what I'm saying. One more. If they fuck up, drop points at Chelsea, and we win, then it's scenes. Because I don't even have to say loss. A draw, and they're done. Because they haven't lost the game since January 17th. City, they're unbeaten. Their last Premier League loss was against Man United in January. So they haven't been losing games, and we're pulling away from it. So it's 3 points a bust for us. That's why yesterday was such, squeaky bum settings. Sad. Yeah. Sad. Anyone who watches that motherfucker is sad. Oh, is it? Yeah, that's usually what I'm in that zone. 100/20. And I usually go on my health app, because the docs, the TRICARE program, they record all your information and they put it in there. So you can go check, your last blood pressure for your last appointment. But I feel healthy, man. I just can't run. And then I hate not being able to run because I like to get my heart rate up. Yeah, the big house in that's what they call it, yeah? But what do they call the damn Buckeye Stadium? I forgot. I know I used to be so deep into college football, But 100K. And these are college stadiums, bro. You know what I mean? Big up to Tony. Hope you're good, my G. Damn college football. Yeah, man. 100. The Rose Bowl holds damn near 90,000 to 100. The stadium that I don't know if they call it the Mercedes-Benz Arena. I think that's the Georgia Dome used to be called. But the stadium that the Alabama Crimson Tide plays in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, holds over 100K. Matter of fact, when Alabama plays, Tuscaloosa is the 3rd biggest city in Alabama. And that's only behind Birmingham and Montgomery. So a little college town, 100,000 people pile into that stadium. Big up to Tony. One, proud of you. Take a bow. Proud of you, man. And next week, who do you got next week? Who does West Ham have next week? Because, Tottenham are spiraling out of control, But I think, let me see who West Ham have, because I'm just, you got Villa. Shit. Tough game. Tough running, The Great Escape is loading. But we're still good. We're still gunning for you, man. Maybe a Villa win today and a shit result for Villa next week. Yeah, Tony. Yeah, man, like Yard man, chefing up the business, you know. Yeah, it was great to see the Hammers do the damn thing, man. But that goal, that lucky goal from Bernardo, you know, one lucky goal deserves another. You had to be heartbroken because there was no way he was trying that. And I'm looking at that. Imagine that's the goal that got you relegated. You know what I mean? Oh, Ross been in here earlier, man. We've been playing music all day, Doc. Big up to Flybury. I'm in Seattle, the West Coast. So the western part of the United States host cities like Seattle, Portland, LA, Sacramento, Vegas. Vegas is on the western part of the country as well. Yeah, country is massive, man. So I don't expect anyone to know the geographical landscape of the United States. I usually lay out the coast. Sheldon say I own South London. What are you talking about, G? You're good like cook food. All right, manas and manas. We're there, people. But the damn algorithm, the prices went up so damn high from SeaTac, from Seattle Airport to Heathrow, that I'm starting to think the bookies know something. So everybody, all the Arsenal fans who are local here must have been looking for tickets to the parade after yesterday's game because they went up 35%. Right now, they're looking at like 1,300 round-trip flight in June to go to London, Heathrow. I might have to look at Gatwick or fly around somewhere. Maybe if I can fly into Frankfurt and connect out of Frankfurt, I could probably get a cheaper flight from Frankfurt to Gatwick. You know? So, but yeah, man, big up the man there, man. Listen, if any of you men are ever in the States, you know, forget where I'm at on the West Coast. I grew up on the East Coast. I lived in 8 different states. So wherever you are, if you come to the United States, give me a shout. I might be in your neighborhood. I'm not too far. And traveling is my shit, man. Retired now. So, and I'm not going back into the workforce for at least at September at the earliest, because it's after the World Cup. I make sure that the World Cup didn't catch me having to go to work in that. And even when I was on active service, World Cup year, full 30 days. I'm taking off. Is a 0-0 a good result for United? 0-0 keeps them what? 0-0 keeps them third, yeah. Liverpool need a win to leapfrog Chelsea. But this game is look like it's begging for a moment of quality as well. Who's going to provide it? Is it going to be Bruno? Is it going to be Morgan Rogers? Who are you putting your money on? Yeah, interesting game this evening, man. Liverpool should win. I want them to batter them. You know, like what's Spurs' biggest loss this year? What? Our 4-1 or 4-0? They need a punch up, man. Yeah, West Ham is staying up. I think they're staying up. Tottenham are going down, bro. It's Wolves, Burnley, and Tottenham. It'd be nice if Forest could have went down. Then Nuno could have went down at the expense of his normal team. But Tottenham want to introduce themselves into the relegation fold. Okay. In the season when Arsenal are primed to win the league, Tottenham just have to steal the damn headlines. Man, BBK went to Italy. The food is so great. North America, it is, man. North American food is shit, man. I tell you, Mateo, if you go to the island, man, go down to sweet Jamaica and go to one of the beaches and get you a fresh catch. Right? And by fresh, I mean the fishermen, they come in that morning and no ice touched the red snapper. No ice touched the lobster. No ice touched the parrotfish. And you get one of those steamed on and fried on with some escovitch sauce, my G. Top. I'm not talking about brilliant cuisine. I'm just talking about outside with sand on your shoes. But the food is great. Yep. Even the local shit. 100%, bro. Everything is organic. The goddamn tomato sauce tastes like tomato sauce. Doesn't have all this preservatives and all this other shit in there. You think so? Tottenham get a result today. If Tottenham get a result today, I think Liverpool fans, even the ones that are backing Slot to the hills and back, are still going to be like, yeah, this is enough. Everyone's been taking their turns with these men, and then you're going to let them turn up at Anfield and get a win. I think they do score. And that's gonna piss me off because it's one of the things we're looking at Arsenal and we're like, brother, how? Well, did United score? Ah, shit, Casemiro. Yeah. Incoming Wahaha. Wahaha. Yep, inbound. I'll tell you, I clacked it. It's just coming up on my screen right now. And Bumo puts it up. Oh, that's how far behind I am. Yeah, man. Even Greek food, man. If you go to Greece, they have some of the best food you can taste in Europe. Manners and respect, Majana, James Bond. Love Maji. Hope you're good. Outside, walk good in the street. Big up to Mr. Cousteau. You're telling me. Glad we could make you laugh for a little bit. Sweet cherry honeybee. Hopefully, when you giggle, your booty jiggle. You know, BBK, you should do a watch along for that City game. Ooh, ooh. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. I don't think I'll tell you what, if we're winning, I'll log on at halftime. I'll log on at halftime and start the party early. My nerves can't take it. I'll think about it though, because I know people will come here for the crash out. And I know you, man, will be here for the celebration, but the crash out would be legendary because I would be upset because I want this damn trophy. So many ingredients are banned in Europe because they're cancerous. Crazy, yeah, man. And the thing is, Europe, the people like they walk places and they ride bikes. You know what I'm saying? I think Amsterdam has more bikes than people when I go there. And all through Europe, you see people, you know, they eat well, they exercise. In the Americas, we don't do that here. Yeah, with the cherry R&B, you know, we got to represent for the ladies. You know what I mean? Eros, you know how we do. I learned from you, you know. The GOAT. Smack that like button. You know what, man, Tony? I just realized Tony ain't even modded. I gotta mod my D Tony, you know. What am I doing? Criminal. My apologies, Tony. Yeah, big up Tony, man. LeBron gonna give me a ring before retiring my Lakers, you know? That's not happening, so we go ahead and slap you. That is blasphemy. Yeah, man, way too many additives and preservatives. Like they just gotta try to kill us somehow, you know. It's like a cleanse. If it's that Kiki, brother, like Kiki something, don't know. The nerves of them. We'll complain about our own team. We don't need you to complain. You know what I mean? Yeah. Good football is winning football when it comes to trophies. Yeah? We got Tony. Yeah, he's a mammoth of a man, a giant human being criticizing professional athletes, having a dig at a 16-year-old for scoring his first goal for the club, being the record, you know, being the youngest scorer in Premier League history. And you have a problem with that. Bet that motherfucker don't have a problem with a bacon cheeseburger. Imagine Arsenal bottled from here. All they need is 3 draws and City to just win, Ozzy and say. Yeah, and that's why I'm only at 55% because I do know, damn, again, you can't control a football. You can't shit, man. How many of this is the players and how many of this is Unai shit tactics? Free kick here. But yeah, losses, the draws are just like losses. Because I was saying earlier, Ozzy Ange, that City haven't lost a game since January 17th. They haven't been losing. It's the draws that's killing them. So 3 draws can kill us. Right? Because 3 draws, that would put us at 10. We cannot have double-digit draws this year, man. We had 14 of them last year and they killed us. So this year we have to fix up. And just win, win, win. With the R-rated Joe songs. Oh, so Mr. Cousteau know a little bit of R&B. Okay. No, that's it. So listen, the chat is goated. So he's one of my favorite. The artist that I just played for that. Yeah. One of my favorite. Matter of fact, he just performed here in Seattle, man. It was a top show. Big up. I don't even see who's being timed out, but I trust the mods, you know. Big up, man. I don't even know who it is. Oh, they're talking about the Liverpool guy. Yeah. Let's not let this match go to your heads as long as the individual isn't disrespectful. And that, yeah. Big up BX Gunner. That's where I'm at. Big you up, man. G. Yeah. Villa next for West Ham. Think you can get something from Villa. The Unai tax is growing, you know. One Spaniard, and that's one of Yardman's thing. You know, he rate Emery highly. I don't rate Emery. I don't need to like prop up Emery to shit on Arteta. You know what I mean? Villa gotta tame one for the team or take one for the team. I got you. We caught life last night. Legohead chuckled in his jacket. Even Legohead chucked his jacket. I hope this man changes the risk-averse approach because Leverkusen are no joke. And they were beating Bayern. You know, I saw that. I saw the man up on Bayern. Bayern were playing with 10 and still conceded. Now, they may be good in the Champions League. Like in Bundesliga, them men are behind Hoffenheim. They're behind Leipzig. Like, unless you follow German football religiously, you can't name one fucking player on Hoffenheim or Leipzig. You know what? I think Sufal plays for Leipzig, Hoffenheim. I think that's the only player I know. But we made Leverkusen look good because of these risk-averse tactics, Wesley. I do, and this is the thing. I was expecting a big result against them to kill off the time the first leg, like Bayern did, like Atletico did, like Madrid did, right? And like PSG did to Chelsea. But now when we don't expect a big performance and we just expect the team to go through, watch them turn up and do a big result. You know? Yeah, because the rest of the top four been draws, VX Gunner. You know, them men are playing hot potato with Champions League spots. And United is realizing that it could only be 4 slots next round because all of them English teams could go out of the champs. Forest will probably go out the Euro, but they're down to go. Palace, who knows? I think they drew at home and they have to go away for the away leg. So, you know, or scoreless at the moment. Oh, all the games. Oh, my brain went to the Champions League. I'm like, nah, shit. We scored in at least Chelsea scored 2. Oil costs more thanks to the USA and Israel, but I won't start on politics, right? It is $5 a gallon. Well, it's like $5.40. $5.40 a gallon at the gas station around the corner from my house. And my wife drives a V8 with a 26-gallon fuel tank. It cost me like $126 to fill that bitch up. You know, it's mad. I said, let's talk about football and coochie. Yeah, but they blame everything on the damn, you know, barrels of oil that's stuck in the damn Middle East right now. Come on, Villa. I need these bastards to lose. I don't like United like that. Yeah, I would. My prediction for this game was 1-0 United, you know. Because this is the time of year when that Unai tax it kicks in his league form. And the rest of it, I can't with that guy, man. We went from one crazy Spaniard to another. I will go to Jamaica and try the food, get me a baby mama. Yeah, you'll definitely get one of that, you know, because I think Jamaica has one of the lowest marriage rates anyway. You know, it's all baby mamas, so they'll definitely stick your baby on you. Just don't get a jacket, you know. I'll let Darren or Sheldon explain what the jacket is. Casemiro with the goal. If I go to Jamaica, I'm going alone. I'm going to take in my girl so she can have all those boat guys rubbing all that shit all over her body. And what women do that shit on purpose just so they can put it online and, you know, while the man stand right there. Brother, do not let a Jamaican with a spliff hanging off his mouth rub down your woman. When you're not looking, his fingers will accidentally slip in on purpose. They are grimy like that, right? I don't do it. That man are out here wrecking relationships, you know. Yeah, that means the food is good, bro. If you go to a Jamaican spot in a heavily populated Caribbean area and everything is on the menu is still there, it's because the food is trash. The word gets out. You know, once the food sell off, they have to make a fresh batch. The supervisor at Home Depot that never offers you help, like see you coming and walk the other way. You ever see those associates in Home Depot? Like you walk in and then they go the other way. But when you actually walk into Home Depot and you know exactly what you want and where it's at, they ask want to come in your face and be like, "Do you need help, sir?" Pause for the come in your face bit. But you know what I'm saying? They want to run up to you and be like, "Sir, do you need help?" When they know damn well you don't need any help. Yeah, I needed a damn hammer. I went and got the hammer. Now I'm leaving. When I was in here looking for a goddamn some drill bits, didn't know where the hell they were and couldn't find them. You were no can help, but now you want to come help. You know what I mean? Big up to Guna Rican, man. Big you up, my G. Hey, man, we're there. We're cutting close. You see the light, yeah? Jacques, it's so true. I went to a Jamaican spot and asked for 10 different items because each time the guy would tell me, and they're so damn lazy to change the menu, you know. So they have the generic menu, but yeah. So it's best to just walk in and ask them, hey, what do you have available? And in the event that they have everything that's on the menu, they get attitude and tell you to read the menu. You're like, brother. And the thing is, like, if you see these reels going around the internet when you go to a Jamaican restaurant, and people are saying they're asking if it's plantain or it's plantain. You know, and it's a big discussion and it's a big debate. Let me clear it up right now. 27 of you locked in. We'll lock it up. It's neither. It's not plantain and it's not plantain. It's plantain. 2 pieces of plantain. Yeah, rice and peas. Oxtail with rice and peas. Cabbage rice salad with some cabbage. And 2 pieces of plantain. With the oomph. Who was that? That was Ross Barkley. So Ross Barkley and Onana. Boston, the United midfield. The Chelsea throwaway. 1-1. Let's go. Let's do it. Get in there, boys. That's a big, big goal, you know. Bless up, Blacks. The Dowman Express has taken off. Dowman in the Champions League. Let's go. Yeah. In the Champions League where it's more space and there's not this low blockism, you'll cook. Give him. You know, give Leverkusen a healthy dose of that. But I don't think Mikel is going to start him. The facts are Amsterdam, multimodal transportation for the fucking win. I'm not going to lie. The transportation in Germany is pretty nice as well, man. When the trains are late in Germany, they apologize. You know what I mean? They apologize for the train being there on time, and they bike a lot too. There, you know, you rarely see, you know, overweight, you know, elders. You see them, but not in droves. Here in these United States, bruv, half the population is obese. So you need a case to leave United. Oh, there's a VAR check. Did he get ruled off? No, it looked like the goal stood. Looks like the goal stood on my foot mob here. Are you giving Carrick the job permanently? Or are you looking for a big body coach? Big name coach. I said big body. Almost took out a cyclist coming off a coffee shop in Amsterdam. Bro was flying. Yeah, bro. Some of them ring that little bell. Some of them don't. But Amsterdam, you see more bikes than people. And I guess it's kind of made for that still, because Amsterdam is very flat. Like here in Seattle, a lot of hills. You know, wouldn't work as well. But I hear it. Nice and sunny in England. Love it, man. Love that. Would Max Dowman be the youngest player to get a Champions League medal as well? Might have to ask ChatGPT that. I don't know. But at the minimum, he should be one of, right? Be one of the youngest players ever. You know, yeah, that guy. You know, when the next Arsenal lineup comes out, whether it's Champions League, especially the next Premier League game, people will be looking for Max to start. And any game from this point moving forward, people are going to sit there and be like, yo, what point is Max coming on? If it's a 0-0 game, if it's a 1-1 game, we need a tiebreaker. We need a moment of quality. The entire Emirates are going to start asking for Max. Does he have a chant? I'm going to ask Kenny if he has a song. Because, you know, we made a song for Gyökeres before he even played for us. And this kid is the chosen one. He's the future of the club. He's Starboy Max. Where's his song? Yeah. I don't know the brother, but, you know, let me just say I won't be subscribing over there anytime soon. You know, some men take that fan shit and let it go to their head way too much. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, that V8, the Triton 5.7 V8 liter engine. That shit, I swear the gas be evaporating. Like I just filled it up, I drove it home. I didn't start it back up. Then I go in to go to work and the needle didn't move. Yeah, they have to play for top 4. They need Champions League. They need Champions League football, broski. You know, those death row contracts that they have, they need, man, to get some of that Champions League money. Luckily, 355 by me in Wisconsin. I drove a Ford. I drive a Ford hybrid. Thank goodness. We got to do better. Yeah, so the Armada is old. It's a 12. I bought it in 2011. It's paid off. It runs fine. So there's no reason, you know. Plus, when the family comes to town, it seats 8. We get to pack everybody in it and do that. But yeah, $126 to fill that bitch up. Big up to the broski, Rashid. Anazan respect, Baji. Anazan manas. The Max dot let. Listen, no one loves Max more than this guy. And Rash is getting all his flowers now. Because man said back in preseason, Max is our best player. And everyone laughed at Rashid. First they call you crazy, then they understand. And I'm one of them who understands. Big up to Guna SC in the building. Hope you're good, my G. I don't know if the older cars used to run on much gas or the new ones. Maybe it's just me. Well, the older ones, you mean by like the carburetor cars? The cars the old ones that used to use carburetor used to burn more. Fuel injection only used the spray the minimum amount of fuel to ignite in the cylinder. So these ones are meant to be more efficient. Villa goalkeeper jersey kind of cold. Is that yellow? You must be. Yeah, accidentally on purpose. Yeah. Yeah. 1 Imperial gallon of unleaded petrol is $8.25. Mother, brother, that is crazy, you know. Now, if you're Elon Musk, you're smiling at this because when gas is, this is the best advertisement for electric cars, isn't it? Like electric cars. So you got like here in Washington, Teslas everywhere, hybrids. So yeah, that's mad. I tell you, has about 7 kids. Yep, he claims. I wonder if he claims them at tax time. Yeah, I hope this 1-1 stand. I hope Villa. Oh, I prefer a Villa win, to be honest, because I like for Villa to win this. That way, next week they can lose to Tony's West Ham. Ooh, Rodgers with that bad boy turn right there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. Damn. Another winner from Cunha. That fucker scored the winner against us, didn't he? And you best. You must, man. Got to protect your seed. Like in Emi Martinez. Oh, Lord. Yeah, they never have food, sweet cherry. If you ask for it, they don't have it. We don't have that. We don't have this. We don't have that. I get Gary Neville is jizzing at that carrot might not win this game. Now Villa gonna have to make a tactical adjustment. What do they have on the bench to bring on? Let me just have a look at what Villa can possibly bring on here, because a 0-0 at Crystal Palace, 0-0 at Forest. Come on, Fulham, beat Forest. Shugnakis be getting away with murder. We look at the Villa bench. Douglas Luiz, Harvey Elliott, who is not gonna play. Mats, yeah, they have nothing, bro. They have nothing. At least United have the Sheshko fender they can bring on, and Zerkski. Villa has nothing. What? Unai, your move, sir. Do something. Yeah, bro needs to go outside, man. You know, all that anger. I don't know. It's not Max's fault that you're twice his weight, bro. I mean, a fat shame or nothing, but you're gonna pick on a kid. You're gonna hold whatever these internet streets got for you. Hating on a 16-year-old, bro. You know, if nothing changes, man, you lose this game. Look like Cunha had something to say about that. Yeah. You can spell Keith Thomas' breath through the screen, man. You can tell he's is a virgin. Speaking of virgin, you know, Max is 16. Max probably ain't never had ass yet, you know. So imagine when Max first claps some cheeks, it's going to remind him of that moment. That's how good that moment must have felt yesterday when you score in front of 60,000 on their feet. There was no one was sitting down. The entire stadium got up as soon as he left Dewsbury Hall on his ass. We need to be patient with Dowman and do not expect too much for him. He's still young, 100%. But you can't tell Rash that. Rash want him to start every game. Oh, man. But big up to Rashid, man. You know it's a treat when two players meet, you know, player from the Himalaya. Big you up, my G, every time. Manners and respect. Hugh Mills Service. I hate messing people's names up, man. If I messed your name up, sir, ma'am, I am sorry. Something about you that I like, your vibes. You know what? It's not me, man. It's this legendary chat. We bounce off each other. We do this daily. I'm glad the algorithm found you. Please consider subscribing to the channel. And we can vibe some more, my G. Big you up. Toronto Guna said, I drive a V6 Acura. That shit kills my gas. Is that the TL or the RL or the RSX? What are they making now? Because I've always been a fan of it's like the 2002, the 2006 version of the RL. I think it was very classy. You know, I like Acuras. You know, I see they're bringing back the Integras as well. If I do go back into the car market at some point, that Integra, I might take a punt on the Integra. You know, this off growing up, 90s vibes. Remember the Acura Integras with the modified tailpipes, and I get a stick shift version. I wouldn't get an Integra and get an automatic. You know what I mean? The TL Type S 07. Oh, so that's the what? Is that a 3.2 V6 liter engine? I love that interior though. I love the interior of when you turn it on and the Acura symbol comes on. My VI bro, Patty Jackson had one of those, man. The TL was cold. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, man, I like those. I'm not gonna lie. Bruno with the sublime pass, yeah? Yep, we got that. Musk got 100% of the tax discount. You're right, I can't lie. Right, this is what you want. If you are in the business of selling electric cars, you are loving these gas prices because then you don't have to put up an advert. You know, when you can treat your car like a phone and just plug that bitch in, let's go. Now, I don't have anything against electric cars or the Teslas, and I'm gonna wait for like the next batch. Like all the problems with this first one, let them work the king side over time. They gather more data and all this shit, and then they'll make a, one that won't die on you on the highway and shit. But yeah, if you are electric cars, or even if you're any other car makers, you have to invest in your electric line right now because $8 gas. I'm staying home, blood. You know, that's one of the reasons why I make sure I'm very comfortable at home. You know, I can spend 2-3 days and never leave the house at this age and be completely content with it. And that's what I'm saying. I got a Toyota from 2012. I run errands, doesn't burn as much as I got them. But my car is a 07 Infiniti M35. It does drink gas. That motherfucker got 200,000 miles on it. You know, the transmission is slippy and iffy, but I'm gonna drive it until the engine busts. Yeah, you know. So here in Guna at BBK, Carabao watch along. If you set one up, I might do a pop in at halftime and then leave you at it. But I can't. Our first final in 6 years. You want me to watch that publicly? Nah, man. And they'll say it's expensive to charge up an EV in the UK, as it is to drive. Oh, so the thing is, like, most of the houses here in Washington, they build them now with the charger plug. So, and then I ask people, like, how much higher is your light bill? Because right now my light bill averages around 300, and I don't charge a car. So when I ask them, they say their light bill probably goes up a couple of dollars. That is negligible. It's not that much, which is cool, but I don't think that is true. I think they're lying to me. You know, I think charging your damn car will, you know, affect your energy consumption somehow. But Toyotas, you know, they've been very fuel efficient. They have a reputation for making good cars. But I like Japanese cars, I'm not gonna lie. But when I was in Germany, bruv, I did fall in love with the BMWs living in Bavaria. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, BBK. The kid is a baller. Of course, he getting ass. I don't know his family dynamic. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he's Shella. You know the thing. And everybody, you understand. You know, and everybody grew up rough. You know, some of them, man, they're like, you know, but I got you. Still bounce off each other. Pause. Yeah, man. I like the Type S. The Type S is good. I love the Toyota, man. My brother got a fucking Benz. He plays like 150 every week for gas because he has to put that premium fuel in there, yeah? Or it's a 3.5. Okay. So my M35 is a 3.5. That's why they call it the M35, because back in the day, the numbers used to actually reflect the size of the engines. So the M35 was the M 3.5 liter engine. The M45 was the M 4.5 V8 engine. Even the S500, like the S6.3, that used to be a 6.8. But now the numbers don't mean shit. They just throw the shit. Yeah, man. The Acura Legend. It's all for them games until your Tesla door handle stick shut in the Midwest winter. Yeah, there's things to consider, isn't it? I'm an advocate for electric car for the entire world, but a wagon can stay classic. Yeah, you know what? And I think they will eventually get it right. Because here's the thing. You know, like, we didn't volunteer to get rid of CD players and cassettes. The world just moved away from it. We didn't volunteer for CDs over VCRs. The world just moved away from it. There will come a point where the car companies will just stop making internal combustion engines. Now, how BP and Shell and Esso and all these gas companies deal with that, I don't know. I think they will fight. But I do think if everyone goes out and buy electric cars, that should make gas cheaper. And then people will go buy more cars, and then it will tilt it back. Is it really 3-1 Villa? And this is why. Hey, Sheldon, come to the front of the carpet. Sheldon Social Jones. I know you two been agreeing with me. Like earlier on in the season when Villa was winning 11 games and they were surging, people were talking about Villa in the title race. This is why. I never took these men seriously. Dead ass. I'm not making up now because they're dead. Can go find the clips. I never trusted these men. They were pretenders all along, never contenders. If you put 33 consecutive points on the board, you should see first place at least one time. You know why they put 33 points on the board consecutive? Won 11 games on the bounce and didn't see first not one time? Because they started the season like this. Shit. But I think their first 5 games, they were winless. Unai Emery tax. Yardman, you can hold that. We don't need to prop up Emery to shit on Arteta. We can do that all day. Unai Emery tax, bruv. It's a real thing. Keep that Toyota for as long as possible. Yeah, bro. The new ones are and they're soft. any kind of you hit anything or anything hits you, that shit folds like a Coke can. That's hilarious because I was gonna say you look like you pushing an infinity. Let me see if I can send it to the screen. It's old, bro, but I keep it oh Jesus. I keep it as clean as possible because it's old, you know. And when you own it outright, you kind of you kind of take better care of it. And I was going to give it to my son when he started driving to high school, but his ungrateful ass ain't getting nothing. Let me see. Share. Let me see if I can pull it up. See if I'm technology savvy like that. It's old though. Come on. Did I not just send the damn shit? Anyway. I know I just sent it to the damn phone. Share image and file. Documents. Downloads. Recent. Nothing. Can't fucking find it. Cannot find it. Where are you? Nope. Oh well. Maybe it don't want to be seen. Michael LeBron rally, doing it at 41. MJ, go ahead and slap you, and we'll save that for Wednesday. 100%, 200K. I got 400. I don't think mine will make it to 400, but the Sheshko Fender has made it 3-1. Villa in the mud. They're done. Man saw Gyökeres scored and said, "Hey, I'll raise you." I wish they wouldn't chalk off the first goal. Hydrogen and biofuels will be the way. Electric will phase out eventually. Eventually, sideways, but yeah, and it will be taken out of our hands. It was when they start making this, and it's the only cars that they have available. That's what you're gonna buy. You know what I mean? I would still like to be able to walk in a Best Buy and buy a computer with a CD-ROM. I bought my first Mac computer in 2015. It didn't have a CD-ROM in 2015. I'm like, shit, bro. I like to put college dropout in my CD-ROM and let it work, but they will go away from, and whatever they will force you. Sesko, how did Sesko score that, bro? Man was trying to bend the ball and almost kicked it out for a throw-in. 10th goal of the season. Not all wins were Prem wins. All right. Hey, look at this guy with all the money. You know what? Tony looked like a Mercedes guy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, Tony looks like he's a guy with a Mercedes. You know, the Mercedes, yeah, with the key. Yeah. Tony looked like he's a guy that hitches his key on his hip. 58 miles per gallon in a 2.1, and that's an inline 4-cylinder. Yeah, that's a good engine. You know, I can see a whole bunch of fuels. But yeah, man, I hear that, Tony. Big up. Yo, CD players were timeless. I swear, gotta pop the custom mixing for brother. I used to walk to school with my disc, man. I used to put in my little reggae mixes, put my headphones on to keep my ear warm, and walk 6 blocks up and 2 blocks over. You know what I mean? I'm upset that the shit didn't come that I want to share, you know. No. Let me send it again. Why did you not click? Share image file. Where the fuck is it? Nope. Nowhere to be found. Oh god. Oh well. We'll try it again another day. The Sesko Fender comes through and bangs. Yeah, the Unai attacks, man. Love Hendo. Hope you're good, man. Yeah, we ain't even gonna entertain Jacques Cousteau with his foolishness. The Sheshko Fender for United comes through and bangs. Big up to Yaga P. Wahaha probably inbound soon. You know that car manufacturers can produce a car that won't rust, won't break, but yep, they get you in a comeback. That doesn't make up money still. I used to have a 1981 MGB Road. Listen, Tony got some classic, classic cars. Hey. A friend of mine had the old 8-track system in the car. Good old days, man. Them times. Streets will never forget. All those legacy items were a waste of space. CD-ROMs, cassette. I wish I skipped that, John. I remember them being stuck and tied inside the machine. Does my head in. Remember when you had to put your pen or pencil in your cassette and do like that? But it built character. You were cool and calm with it. The CDs was it. The digital age. There was an experience when you bought an old rap album. Like when I went and bought the Chronic, or when I bought the Kiss the Game Goodbye. You open it and you read the credits, and that was an experience. It was like going to Blockbuster on a Friday night in these United States. We used to go to Blockbuster, get your popcorn, get your movies. It was a whole family event. And then the technology is becoming very efficient, but there are certain things that we used to do that I ain't gonna miss. But yeah, I didn't miss the cassettes getting twisted and shit. Then you lose all your music. But I didn't mind CDs. Not gonna lie. Mind you, he also had the Betamax video system instead of VHS system. VHS. And VHS used to be all grainy and shit with the line VCR tracking. Yeah, we grew up rough, That's why we can appreciate this new age technology. Shaking and blowing into your Game Boy Advance cache cartridge. That's the number one troubleshooting method. Shake that motherfucker, blow it, plug it in, and it works. Imagine that. Yep, they had the shout outs, and it was an experience. Like when you buy a digital album now and you change your phone, like there are digital albums that I bought. Now when I go to look for them, can't fucking find this shit. Up in the cloud somewhere, won't play unless you download this software, or that software doesn't work anymore. You have to download VLC and all this other stuff. Big up, Simone. Welcome to you, and welcome to the show, Simone.
Hello, welcome to the show.
Your neighbors respect you, trouble neglects you, the angels protect you, and heaven accepts you. You come at the back end of the show because I got to get up out of here. I got to go get my sister from the airport. I got that big sister who see me as her little brother still. And if I am late, it's going to be long. So listen, we got 23 people still locked in. I appreciate y'all vibing with me and staying the whole time, man. Love, 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 people. It's always love. Like I always say, take care of yourselves and each other. Until next time, we are gone.
This. Yeah. Y'all know what shit. Feel this. Joanna, your busy body, busy tonight. Joanna, about for the result, nothing to discuss, cause I can win by default and without money fall on you, banana fall on you. Brother fall on you. If I tell you, say I love you, oh, I have you too. My number one is you too. Baby, calm down. Yo, this your body, it puts in my heart for lockdown. Oh, yo.